Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Right now, I'm honored to be sitting next to a Sundance veteran. Her first film, Songs My Brothers Taught Me, premiered in 2015. Her name is Chloe Zhao. Chloe, how are you doing?
Okay.
Excellent. Pleasure having you here. First off, I want to congratulate you because your new film, The Writer, was nominated for 5 independent film awards, Spirit Awards. So congratulations on that. It's a fantastic film. Can you kind of give us a little background on what the film is?
The film is set in South Dakota on the Pine Ridge Reservation. It is about Brady, a young cowboy who suffered a head injury from a rodeo, and the film, deals with how he recovered and what can a cowboy do if they can't ride anymore.
And for Brady, this writing is kind of central to his identity, right?
Yeah.
This is central to his life, so he kind of feels lost when he's told that he can't compete anymore.
Yeah.
How does he handle that in the film? I mean, without giving too much away, obviously.
Well, it's inspired by Brady's real story.
Yes.
In real life, he did get hurt in April 2016, and we made the film in September 2016. So very much is inspired by what he went through in real life. So should I find a job at a supermarket? There's very few opportunities out there, and should I keep risking my life to, keep a sense of who I am? It's a question he struggled with, and we do that in the film.
I kind of want to get back to the theme of Brady dealing with this accident, because to Western culture, and especially guys who are cowboys, masculinity is a huge part of their identity. And losing this ability to compete, I'm sure, challenged Brady's self-identity of his own masculinity. How did that come into play during the film?
I didn't really think about that when I was making the film. I didn't think I want to dissect masculinity.
Absolutely, yeah.
But having, he's got friends who are injured in the film. His best friend, Lane Scott, who is also an upcoming young bull rider that suffered an injury that he is in a wheelchair. He's paralyzed, and for Brady to for him to understand what that meant for Lane, when he really did end up understanding that when he got hurt, and how do you deal with what the community think you should do, like how his relationship with his father, who was raised even in tougher
times.
So he's, say, Dad, you told me to man up, and now you tell me that I shouldn't go get on that horse. So there's a lot of contradicting thing, the pressure of needing to man up, but also love for your friends and your families, that you don't want them to get hurt.
And making sure that they're going to stay healthy and be safe, because this isn't an uncommon occurrence in these rodeo communities. I mean, these
very common.
These cowboys put themselves through a lot of hardship, and they do it because they love to do it, and it's what keeps them going. And so, how was the production of this film? I understand you guys shot in South Dakota. You said, where at exactly on the reservation? What part of South Dakota is?
So the Pine Ridge Reservation is the southwest of South Dakota, where by the Badlands.
Okay, near Badlands. That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, and that was the Badlands you saw behind, where the sun's rising over the Badlands. And that is, so the area we spend most of the time is called Rocky Ford. It's a town in Pine Ridge. And
this is their actual home base. This is where they live. This is where they spend their time. And I think that adds it adds a lot of realism to the film, because it is based on their actual day-to-day lives and the experiences that these two boys live. And Brady's younger brother is in the film as well, correct?
Sister,
pardon me, sister. Okay, and so how was it working? For Brady, was it difficult for him to take this on? I mean, working with him as a director, did you have to kind of get him back into the sense, or was it easy for him to kind of play himself? Because that can be a difficult thing for some actors to do.
It's easy in some ways and difficult in others. But I think I'd rather have those difficulties than to have that.
Because it adds some depth to the character.
Yeah, there's no way to, you can't have an actor to actually break a wild horse, because that's what Brady does for a living.
He actually breaks horses.
When we shoot, he wake up at 6 a.m., he break horses until lunchtime. He have lunch, and then we film until 8 p.m.
Wow.
Because by the end of that month, he has to set 4 horses that was wild at the beginning of the month to a horse sale.
Wow.
That he's going to make a lot of money from that. So
amazing. When is the film showing and where?
The film already shown here, and tonight it will be at 9 p.m. at the Library Theater.
Excellent. Well, Chloe, it's been a pleasure having you here. Thanks for coming on and spending time with us. The film looks absolutely amazing, and congratulations again on all the awards that have been received. Yeah, absolutely. That's pretty much wrapping it up today for the Mountain Morning Show. We'll be moving on to In the Can right after this, so definitely stay tuned. Wendy Chioji and Terry Burden will be having some amazing guests there. We'll be back on the Mountain Morning Show tomorrow starting at 7 a.m. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.